Man, when I hear fall offs, the first person that comes to mind is most definitely Rock Lee. Oh my God, dude. So I was just thinking about it earlier. I was thinking about falling off because I'm not gonna lie, I gotta get personal for a second. I'm very nervous about content creation for myself. I hope to God that my main channel just doesn't flop. And I do want to make this like my full-time job. And just be able to make videos for a living because that's what I have the most fun doing. So yeah, a little bit in the mental space in there. But while I was thinking about that, I was immediately shifted to an anime character, and it was Rock Lee, because I've never seen anyone fall from such like a huge grace, right? So in the show Naruto, for the people that don't know, if you don't know this, you're living underneath a fucking rock. But Naruto was like presumably the underdog of the show when we first seen him. You know what I'm saying? He's disliked by everybody. He has no parents. He's not the best at using jutsu, and he got sealed with Kurama. So everybody just thinks he's just this one big ass curse, right? But then we move down later the line and we see Rock Lee. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time we get introduced to him. And back to Naruto for a second. Obviously, we knew that Naruto was an underdog at first, but we know if you have a brain that if a show is named after the main character, then that means by the end of the show, they're either going to be top 3 in the verse or they're going to be the strongest in the verse, and it's not going to be like anywhere in between, right? Rock fucking Lee, when we got introduced to him, he had his backstory told to us. He couldn't use no ninjutsu, nothing. He can't use no chakra shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He can't shadow clone jutsu. He ain't no damn Uchiha. He can't summon a Susanoo. He can't do fireball jutsu. None of that shit. The only way he could compete was with pure hands and feet. Punch kick merchant. Niggas love calling Yuji Itadori that. Rock Lee was the punch kick merchant, right? So when the tuning exam started, Rock Lee has to go up against Gaara. Gaara was like the demon growing up. You know what I'm saying? When I was watching Naruto as a kid, when we seen Gaara on the screen, a lot of like people around my age, fuck it, even like some adults at the time was like, oh shit, like this little nigga might blow up the entire Leaf Village and suffocate everybody with sand. Like this was an insane little nigga, right? But then he gets into a fight with Gaara. Rock Lee fights Gaara, and everybody's like, fuck, bro, Rock Lee might get his ass whooped. This nigga starts putting belt to ass on Gaara, right? He starts putting belt to him. Well, I'm not gonna say belt. It's kind of a close match at first, right? It's kind of close. And then Rock Lee's like, hold the fuck up, bitch ass nigga. Hey, Sensei guy. Sensei guy's like, what up, little nigga? Do I have permission to take off my weights? He goes, fuck yeah, little nigga. Takes off the weights. Tamara is over there talking about some, man, what them little baby ass weights. Boom. He drops some bitch to the floor, and it's like a volcano erupts, right? So when Rock Lee was moving at first, he was moving pretty fast, but he had them weights slowing him down. Nigga took them weights off and started moving like Sonic. He was blitzing, and he was fucking Gaara up, dude. He was the first person, well, I guess after Gaara's backstory, was the first person to give Gaara a mental breakdown, right? In front of everybody. Nigga was yelling out some, my blood! My blood! Oh, nigga, shut your bitch ass up, you fat forehead ass nigga. What are you talking about? So Rock Lee starts beating his ass, right? And of course, he's injuring him. And then Gaara like turns up, okay? So Gaara manages to barely catch Rock Lee, grabs his arm, grabs his leg, and like breaks both of them. And then Rock Lee goes unconscious, right? This nigga, while unconscious, proceeds to wake up. Well, he's not waking up. He's in his sleep. He is in his sleep, still determined to beat this nigga ass. That is some of the coldest shit. And that wasn't filler. That was canon. That was a prime fucking moment in the story, right? Everybody loved Rock Lee after that. Then, when the Sasuke retrieval arc happened, when that part happened, what's it called? Rock Lee had to fight Kimimaro, who was, I think he was the strongest, like ninja that was working for Orochimaru, as far as that group that was sent out. Because obviously I'm not talking about Kabuto or whatever. But yeah, Kimimaro had to fight Gaara, and again, Gaara's just like kind of working him. Or hold on, okay, from what I remember, it was kind of a close fight, and then Kimimaro was kind of getting the upper hand, and Rock Lee just starts drinking, like underage drinking, by the way. Good thing there's no police around. But this nigga pulls out that soju and like, hold on, nigga, I'm about to down this Hennessy. Downs the Hennessy and then goes to sleep. Kimimaro pulls up on this nigga and is like, all right, I don't know what's going on, but I'm about to end this right now. Pulls out one of the bones from his body because he can use it as a weapon and tries to stab Rock Lee. Rock Lee dodges it, right? Then Kimimaro tries to do this again, dodges it. And then I got like hair by my mouth and it's really bothering me. I'm trying to take that bitch off. What the? Now I got my forehead exposed. God damn it. Anyways, so now Rock Lee's he's like dodging all the moves. He's on the ground shaking like he got Tourette's or something. He's having a seizure. Nigga. So every single hit was getting dodged. So now Rock Lee is just drunk off his ass. He's hella drunk. I don't even think he remembers what went on. But he starts putting belt on Kimimaro. He starts beating the hell out of Kimimaro. Completely blackout drunk. Right? So he's doing all this cool stuff. And that, I think, was it here that he also opened the 8 gates? I can't remember if he opened the 8 gates on Gaara or on Kimimaro, but he opened the 8 gates of some, or one of a few gates. Damn. And yeah, he was doing all this crazy stuff. Mind you, this is a kid that cannot use ninjutsu. Ninjutsu is a huge factor. If you take away ninjutsu out of Naruto's verse, Rock Lee might be like top 5. Right, because ninjutsu is so huge because of just like all the chakra stuff and then all the different types of ninjutsu and then genjutsu. Like all that power system, you take all that away and just leave it at taijutsu, Rock Lee might be top 5 up there. Or at least in OG Naruto. Shippuden and then Boruto is 2 completely different things. But that actually leads me into my next point. So then, that's like the last big thing that Rock Lee does in Naruto. So then we go to Shippuden, and this man gets sidelined that entire time, dude. He doesn't do like anything significant. Nothing. I remember I was binging Naruto, and then I fell off of it for a long time in Shippuden because Rock Lee was my favorite character. Well, Shikamaru was my favorite character, and then it was Rock Lee. And then Shikamaru, he did his stuff and got his get back for Asuma or his sensei. Was it Asuma? I think it was, his name was Asuma. He got his get back on Asuma and killed that one religious Naruto character. That stupid ass thing. As you guys know, like it's been a while since I've watched Naruto. And I don't plan on rewatching Shippuden. Most definitely not. But yeah, so Shikamaru's arc, that was the main thing that he did. And I was like, all right, cool. So I kind of expected Shikamaru to be done. But then Rock Lee, we seen scenes of him. There was scenes of Rock Lee and he wasn't doing shit, right? And then I looked up while I was watching it, when I was prime watching Naruto Shippuden, I remember I looked up what episode does Rock Lee do shit, and it listed episodes out, and the episodes that he does like crazy stuff are all filler. For the people that don't know, Naruto Shippuden has like 500 episodes. Anytime I'm one of these people, I'm sorry, if a show has over 100 episodes, right, and it has a lot of filler, I'm skipping the filler 1000% of the time. The only time I will watch the filler is if I am like, if I love the series, like if it's Bleach, or if I'm watching it every single weekend that the episodes are coming out, like Dragon Ball Super. Other than that, if the series is completed, I'm skipping the filler. So Rock Lee, he doesn't do anything, and I know he's a side character, so I expect him to do like side character stuff, but he doesn't even, I wouldn't even say the stuff that he does is like side character stuff. He does like side character stuff, you know what I mean? Like Tien and Dragon Ball Super had more of an impact than Rock Lee in Naruto Shippuden. And mind you, Tien didn't really do anything besides in the Resurrection of Frieza movie, then of course in the Tournament of Power where he was fighting like weaker people. But even when Rock Lee was fighting like weaker people, canonically, most of it was off screen. So like when he was like fighting supposedly like the Zetsus and the Great Ninja War, some of that, if I remember, a lot of that was off screen. And then he's just there for like, I don't know, like capture missions, but utilizing a character like Rock Lee that uses taijutsu, hands. We want to see running hands. He does not really do that shit. And it's just like such a downfall. And then Boruto, I think he's like completely washed in Boruto from last time I checked, but I'm not watching Boruto. I don't plan on watching Boruto. I didn't really enjoy Naruto Shippuden like that, so I'm definitely not going into the next iteration of the Naruto franchise. Hell no. But I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. Like that is genuinely one of the biggest fall offs I've ever seen in fiction ever. And you can make that case for like a lot of characters in Naruto. A lot of the side characters get like heavily sidelined. A lot of them, right? Really, like, I'd probably say like 10 side characters, maybe if that, get a good chunk of screen time that actually matters. But a lot of them other ones, a lot of them are just straight up forgettable. I'm the Konoha 12, most of them niggas is just hella forgettable. Kiba, Shino, fucking Lee, Ino, Choji, like all these niggas pretty much wasted potential, man. Oh my God. You could somewhat make the argument for Sakura. I know she does a lot more significance in the manga, and it made her a better character in the manga overall. But in the show, she still does stuff, but most of the time she's just like a damsel in distress. For Shippuden, not Boruto. For Shippuden, she is a damsel in distress and just a heavy Sasuke dick rider. But this video isn't about her. So I wanted to come on here and talk about that. Yeah, I don't think there's any other fall off that's just this bad or as bad as this in anime.